Yep, DC for life. Right, now, I know everybody's been commenting on this, and I was just going to let it slide, but then it just got to me. Now, if any of you had followed, yes, it's Batman v Superman Sockies, okay? Just in case you missed the first second. Why am I telling you this? Because I'm wearing Batman v Sockies, okay? Anyway, so any of you have followed my YouTube, you know that I was a huge Star Wars fan, right? Huge, and I've got a Star Wars games from board games from Game of Life and Trivial Pursuit. I felt like I was playing myself, just kept on answering questions, going around board. A video game of it, when I tried to blow up the Death Star. I transferred that to DVD. So many encyclopedias, so many fact files, so many expanded universe, you name it, I had it in Star Wars, right? It was my passion, it helped me through some dark times. And then Force Awakens happened, killed it for me, okay? And then I heard stuff about The Last Jedi, and I went, nah, not going to see it, man. My Star Wars ends with George Lucas, and there's no way, and I made a group on Facebook, George Lucas, the movies, the Lucas way. Anyway, so I've been hearing all this stuff that the DC fans, the ones, the Snyder Cut, have been put in the same bracket as these fans that say, please redo Star Wars The Last Jedi. And I'm thinking, what are you hoping for? Are you hoping, now most of you won't get this reference, okay? But what are you looking for? Are you looking for, wow, it's all just been a dream and Bobby is in the shower? Right? Now, there was a scene in Dallas, okay, the whole year I'd spent was just, and Bobby, who was a character in Dallas, had got killed. And then all of a sudden he's awake, he's alive and he's in the shower, and it's all been a dream. You cannot do that with The Last Jedi, okay? No way can you do that, because the film is done, it's out there, it's done things to fans that are just unforgivable. Carrie Fisher has passed away, okay, and you cannot redo that magic, right? You cannot just suddenly say, wait a minute, that film just didn't happen, here it is. No, people know that, okay, and me was a Star Wars fan can get that. But the Snyder Cut is something that people believe exists. People believe it's already on a disc. It's already that Zack Snyder had made the film, and I believe all directors have a director's version of their film. Umpteen footage that they decided to edit out of the movie. Hence what happens with BVS. Okay, so that is there. Now, the difference between that, there's so many differences between the BVS, the Snyder Cut, and the Disney film. And I'll go and list so many of them just now. First of all, Justice League, right? Big percentage of that was Zack Snyder anyway, okay? All we're asking for is those 40 odd minutes or an hour, whatever, that ended up on the cutting floor that Joss Whedon came in and took it out, right? So it's there. Another reason is it won't take anything away from the story that's already been done, okay? Because there's no character in the Justice League cinema version that gets killed, okay? Cyborg doesn't get killed, Aquaman doesn't get killed, okay? So it's not like you're having to bring someone back alive in order to see this cut. So, and there is just, I just cannot believe the stupidity. The only people that have came out and tried to tag these two people with the same, I've got to say, are Marvel fans or somehow Disney supporters, whatever, that's came out with this rubbish saying, or people that love Star Wars that are in denial of how bad it is. Okay, how bad The Last Jedi is, and say, wait a minute, I enjoyed Star Wars, so all you people out there that want to redo The Last Jedi, I don't know why you don't like it. So you must be the same people as all these Snyder fans that want the cut. No, totally different. Totally different. I mean, it's so stupid. And of course, Nerdist, who I made a video before, they claim the same. Why? Because it's biased. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, when I watch Nerdist, I feel that they are biased against the DCEU. I would respect a channel, right, that actually goes against the grain, that actually goes against the populace opinion, okay, that are not lemmings that follow it, that I can actually say, I like this film, okay. Those are the sort of people that you turn to, okay. Now, most of these websites, most of these YouTubes, right, they're all somehow turning around now and saying that the Snyder Cut exists. Why? Because it's the most popular opinion, right, and they do not want to look like a dick. Now, come a couple of months ago, right, there was still like half and half, or the Snyder Cut doesn't exist. But now, I would say 3/4 of the world are now saying, you know, more than half are now saying it exists. So in order to get more people to tune into the channels, they're all saying it now. Now after, was it Jay Olivia? He says he's done the screenshots. He's posted pictures of Superman on one knee, people behind him, and Jay is saying, the only problem is, I know who they're looking up to. It's not Superman, so it's the dark side. You know, all this was scripted. This was all due to his picture, and people saying, so it's there, its existence. You don't have to redo a film. You don't have to come up with a new story. You just have to add on to the bits that were taken out. How stupid can these people be to put Snyder fans in the same bracket as people that say that remake The Last Jedi? Something you cannot do. You know, you cannot go like Mark Hamill has just had an awful dream and everything that happened in that last movie was just somehow... No, that is stupid. That is worse than an apology. Okay, that is insulting. Right? We are not... But for the Snyder fans to have the film that Zack Snyder wanted to make, not only is that an apology, and it's acceptance and listening to the fans and Warner Brothers. As I've said many a times, this will not go away. No matter how many DC movies that come out, no matter how good, people will constantly ask for the Snyder Cut. And it's just, as I say, that people are branding us with these people with The Last Jedi. No, they have got to be, I don't know what planet they're on, but people, do your research. Okay, do your research. I'm constantly arguing with people that, for those people that believe it doesn't exist, there is more proof out there that it does than it doesn't. Okay, there is more proof out there that all the post-production video things were done. There were more evidence out there that says yes, they were filmed, but it would need some sort of special effects added onto it. So it does exist. It's more easier to do that than it is to somehow redo The Last Jedi. DC fans know this, and you can be a DC fan and a Star Wars fan like I was. For a long time through my childhood, I had two passions in my life. One was Star Wars, one was DC. And even speaking, although my love and my interest, and I would love to still go to the pictures and be excited for a Star Wars movie, you know, and even though the idea probably says, yeah, redo it, make Mark Hamill a badass, blimmin', you know, like a Jedi, like he should have been, but I'm thinking, no, you spoiled it. I live in the real world. Okay, there is no way you can do that. there is more possibility for a DC film, for a Snyder Cut. Catch you later.